US President Donald Trump issued a stark warning on Monday, vowing that US military strikes on Houthi rebel targets in Yemen will continue until the group ceases its aggression towards American ships. In a message shared on Truth Social, Trump emphasized that the strikes, which have been ongoing for the past 2 weeks, have already dealt significant damage to the Iran-backed Houthi militants, and POTUS promised more action until the threat to international shipping is neutralized. Trump's message to the Houthis was clear and uncompromising. Stop shooting at US ships and we will stop shooting at you. He stated that the US had inflicted heavy losses on the Houthi forces, with many of their fighters and leaders no longer with us. The US president claimed that these strikes were taking a toll on the group's capabilities, particularly those targeting shipping lanes in the region. In the Truth Social post, Trump stated, and I quote, "We hit them every day and night, harder and harder. Their capabilities that threaten shipping and the region are rapidly being destroyed." Trump went on to say that the US military would continue its actions until the Houthis are no longer a threat to the freedom of navigation. For Trump, this was about more than just military retaliation. It was a matter of ensuring that American interests, especially the protection of shipping lanes, were defended. Trump warned, "The real pain is yet to come," adding that both the Houthis and their sponsors in Iran should expect more strikes if the attacks on US ships persist. The timing of Trump's warning comes amid heightened tensions between the US and Iran. In addition to his threats against the Houthis, Trump has been ramping up his rhetoric towards Tehran, particularly over its nuclear program. Trump has made it clear that if Iran does not reach a deal on its nuclear program, there will be bombing. In response to Trump's tough stance, Iranian officials, including Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, have warned of a strong blow if the US follows through on its threats. On Monday, Khamenei responded directly to Trump's warning, saying that the US would not only face retaliation, but that any actions from the US would prompt a strong reciprocal blow. Khamenei also added that if the US tried to stir unrest in Iran, as it had in the past, the Iranian people would deal with it themselves. This is a pointed reference to protests in Iran, including the 2019 fuel price protests and the most recent unrest following the death of Mahsa Amini in 2022. On Sunday, Trump reiterated his stance on the Iranian nuclear deal, offering Tehran a 2-month window to make a decision. This came after he sent a letter to Iran's leadership earlier in March, outlining his terms for direct negotiations. Trump made it clear that if Tehran does not come to the table, the US would take more drastic measures. In response, Iran has remained firm in its position, with President Masoud Pezeshkian explaining on Sunday that while Tehran is open to indirect talks, it will not enter into direct negotiations with the US. Pezeshkian's remarks reflect the long-standing divide between Washington and Tehran, which has deepened by the US's withdrawal from the 2015 nuclear deal under Trump's previous administration. For more details on tensions between the United States and Iran, stay tuned to the official YouTube channel of the Indian Express.